What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Trick 10s. Man, it's been a crazy week. It seems like every week just gets crazier. Today is Sunday, March 6th. It's about 6:30. The sun's starting to go down. It's literally like 82, 83 degrees out here right now. Obviously, a couple days ago, Matt Stryker with SB Fishing brought the King back to me. The King's getting some upgrades. It's sitting a couple feet away from me outside the garage. Can't wait to show you what's going on with that build, because that boat is already over the top, and now it's just even more in its own league and category. Like, there's no other boat that can compare to this thing. But let's get back to what we're doing here. So yesterday the wind wasn't so bad and it was still 70-some degrees, so I pulled the boat out, I sanded the whole thing down, I painted the entire hull, 2 coats inside and out. It looks killer. It's gonna be sick. I've started putting some of the drain tubes on the hatches, trying to get all the hatches finished and painted and ready to go into the boat. And then I'm gonna be working on the electrical and the turret. But real quick, this morning was actually a beautiful day. The wind kind of messed it up because we couldn't fly the drone too much. But I hooked up with my buddy Rico, who is a professional photographer. I've known this dude since we were like 10 years old. We grew up together, we were neighbors. I mean, he is amazing. So he shot the Chaz Carrington walkthrough video, he shot Mary Jane, the Punisher, and now he shot Neptune for me. So I cannot wait to share this video with you guys. I'm hoping to drop it within the next week or so. He's busy. I mean, he does me a favor by looking out, but the videos that he shoots are far superior to any of the videos that I show you guys. So I really hope you guys enjoy that. But I'm gonna get right back into the action on this boat because it's not gonna build itself. It's time for me to get back to work. Got her sanded up a little bit. You guys know I hate riveted boats. This is a perfect example of why. You see how this is all, you know, not sanded. Not sanded. I'm gonna come back and have to hand sand all these little areas around, you know, all these rivets. There's so many of them. It's such a pain in the butt. It's so much easier with a welded hull. You don't have to worry about none of that. Alright, so we went ahead and got the live well wrapped in, taped up with foam, really nice flush fit. Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to weld from the bottom of the boat this through drain fitting right here. Alright, so I ran almost all of the wires into where the electrical panel is going to be located. Just got them hooked up on this little small lawnmower battery here. It's a test battery, but as you can see, it's pretty bright. This is a large storage compartment, 2 LEDs in there. And we have 2 white LEDs in the back, big storage compartment. We also put 2 more up front. Those are up underneath this front compartment. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to install a transom plate and a custom jack plate, because the shaft on the Torpedo motor that he's using, it's very long and it needs to come up a drastic amount to sit where it could be optimal for speed. So I've got this plate. We're going to mount this up here first, then we'll come back with this custom jack plate and we'll mount that up there, put the Torpedo on. Let's get back to work. Got the transom plate installed, jack plate installed, Torpedo installed. We brought this thing up about 6 inches and back 3.5 inches. So hopefully we'll get a little more performance out of it. What do you think, dude? So this thing is really starting to come together. We got all the hatches painted. They're all installed. All the electrical is done. This thing looks killer. I love the LED light pattern that we chose for the boat. The layout, everything looks sick. I just gotta finish attaching some of these hatches. Then I'm gonna clean the boat up and start putting the turf in. And I'm gonna do something about this blank slate on the side here. We got some really cool decals going in here that are really gonna set this build off. I'm gonna hit these lights in the garage and show you all what the LED lights in the boat look like. Alright guys, so the only lights that are on in my garage are the LED strip lights on the interior and exterior of the boat. They have a warm white LED light strip on the inside and a green on the exterior. This thing looks super sick. It's a wrap. That ends part 4 of this build. The thing is turning out sick. I mean, the boat is going to be epic. All the electrical's done. All the LEDs are installed. The trolling motor, the outboard, the jack plate, everything is finished. It's ready for turf and decals, and I have 4 days left to finish this build because this video took exactly 1 week. I started last Sunday, and here we are again on another Sunday finishing up this video. This had a lot of work into this video, a lot of behind the scenes, a lot of repetitive, just tons and tons of finishing up and all the loose ends and metal work and attaching stuff, and it's done. Jason helped out big time. Obviously you saw him in the video. He came down yesterday about 1:30, and we pretty much worked from then until now. It's about 11:30 on Sunday night, so we've been killing it. But this thing is coming together very quickly, and it's gonna be out fishing a tournament next weekend. So I hope you guys can check me out on the next one, because it's gonna be the final reveal video. It's gonna be a good one, because this boat is looking sick. So It's time for me to get some sleep, and then I'm gonna get back to work. I'll see you on the next one.